Time. Yo. Both. Last time we
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Hit him with a left jab. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Why weren't they more cautious? Steamboat goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Down goes Fury. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out.
They're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men were knocked down, and they both... There's the bell for round 3. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that right hook. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Nice counter. Hold that thought. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What are they telling them? Go back to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And down goes Steamboat. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown was going to be huge.
To make or break.
There's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter shot. That's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
here should be a good one. Johnny.
Time to.
King of Fury. Hour in it. Not
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long.
United, and they are the knockout. Well, right. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. The champion is back for another defense. One punch could change everything in this battle. That counter shot lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separate. Whoa, wait a minute. Where was the defense? Why weren't they? And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Shot. Can't land that jab. And he misses with the left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They've got the momentum. Just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Insane action. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Throws the jab but does not score. Beautiful counter shot. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And he just missed with that left jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Incredible work rate. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A perfect counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And he misses with that jab. They got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Nice counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. How did they survive that?
And they've got to wake up.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just misses with that uppercut. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Missing with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just... Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. He misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You can't score with that uppercut. There's a counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Failing to score. Down goes the boss. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though.
Round 7, here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nope, that hook won't score. Swing and a miss with that left hook. The right hook misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is off the charts. Nothing back here in the round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with a jab. Catch and shoot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. That hook doesn't score. Got out of the way of that right hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What a nightmare scenario. Hold it right there. What's the referee thinking right now? And the boss has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much, as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. It's preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The perfect counter lands. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter punch. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Nice stop, but that won't score. Will the referee step in? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
That counter punch caught him clean. Exchange punches. And the boss has been knocked out. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not.
Rounds up to a winner by
Bridge. Time. Hey. Forward. And head.
No.
Top. One with big. And they'll face of America. And they're bound. It up. This.
well round from Kingdom. Fury heading up corner from America. Straight
And And there's the bell for round one. Walk away. From each other and then run right back into trouble. It's all offense all the time. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. A lot of effort being exerted here. And that'll do it. The boss has been stopped. She was looking for, let's watch.
Are you okay?
athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Can they finish it? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punching. Jab doesn't quite connect. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfect.
Down goes Fury. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back? Hold it right there. What a massive upset this would be. And it appears so he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
It's been all one way. And there's the bell to start round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The defense failed them. The wild one goes down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom.
Oh my God, Johnny! And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And it appears they hold that thought. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Oh my God, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! And the wild one gets dropped. three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a historic. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good defense with that left jab. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got hold it right there. And now going for